Hello students, so today we will solve this question of CBSE 2022 physics where there are two parts in the question. First part says trace the path of a ray of light PQ which is incident at an angle I on one face of a glass prism of angle A. It then emerges out from the other face at an angle small e. Use the ray diagram to prove that the angle through which the ray is deviated is given by angle delta equals angle I plus angle E minus angle A. So let's draw the diagram of the question first. We will draw a prism. Okay, and suppose our light ray, this is the light ray PQ which is incident at one face of the prism. This is P, this is Q, and we will now draw the normal at this point of incidence. So suppose as given in the question, this angle is incidence angle I, and after refraction at this point the ray will go like this, and this is our, suppose this is QR, this is the refracted ray, and again at this point we will draw the normal, and suppose the two normals meet at point E here, and finally the ray will go out as the emergent ray. Suppose this emergent ray we call it RS, and this emergence angle is given in the question as small e. Now we have to get the expression for deviation angle. What is deviation angle? Deviation angle is the angle between the path of the incident ray and the emergent ray. So we saw that this is PQ is the incident ray. So if you extend this ray in the forward direction, this was the original path of the incident ray, but finally the emergent ray is going like RS. This is the path. So if you retrace this RS ray backward, you see that these two paths meet at this point, and this is the angle by which the ray has deviated. So this angle between the path of the incident ray and the emergent ray, this is the angle of deviation, and that we represent by Greek letter delta. So we have to find the expression for this angle delta. Okay, so let us see how will we calculate this angle of delta. So this angle is I, and vertically opposite to this will be the total angle I, right? But because these are vertically opposite angles, so they will be equal. This is I, so this total will also be I. Similarly, this angle is E, so vertically opposite to this total angle will also be small e. And now suppose this refraction angle after passing through point Q, suppose this refraction angle, this is R1 we say, and similarly at the point R, this angle here, this is R2. So this is R1, this is R2. Then what will be the remaining angle at points Q and R? So this total was I, vertically opposite to this I, and this is R1, so remaining angle, this will be I minus R1, right? And similarly this total was small e, and this we have taken R2, so this remaining angle will be E minus R2. Okay, yeah. So now if you see this triangle, this small triangle that is getting formed here, and in this this small triangle, this delta is the exterior angle. So what you can write from the diagram, you can write deviation angle delta, which is exterior angle in this triangle, and as you know exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two angles, two far angles. So this is one is I minus R1, another is this angle E minus R2, so delta will be equal to I minus R1 plus E minus R2, and if you write it like this, I plus E minus, you can take minus sign common, and it will be R1 plus R2. So suppose this is our equation number 1. So we have something which we had to prove, till angle delta is equal to angle I plus angle E minus delta I. But so finally we have to bring this R1 plus R2 equal to A, then it will be proved what we had to prove. Okay, so let's move forward. Suppose, and also in the question it is given that the prism angle, this prism angle is given as A. Now we will again see from the diagram, and we will write in quadrilateral A, Q, E and R. So this whole A, Q, E, R quadrilateral, the sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So you can write angle A plus, because this was normal here, so this total angle is not 90 degree. So A plus 90 degree plus this angle E plus again this total is also 90 because this is again a normal. So plus 90, and this total angle sum must be equal to 360 degree. So from here you can write angle A plus E is equal to this 90 plus 90 will be 180, and it will go to other side. 360 minus 180 will be 180 degree. So this is your equation number 2. Now we will write another equation in triangle, in this triangle QER, in triangle QER. So in this triangle QER you can write, because sum of all the three angles in a triangle is 180 degrees, so you can write angle R1 plus angle R2 plus angle E is equal to 180 degrees. So this is equation 3. Now compare equation 2 and 3. Comparing equation 2 and equation 3, what we get, because right hand side in both of these equations are same, so left hand side must also be equal. So you can write A plus E, left hand side of equation 1 is equal to left hand side of equation 2. Sorry, left hand side of equation 2 is equal to left hand side of equation 3. Okay. So you can cancel this E on both sides. So finally what you have, A equal to R1 plus R2, or you have R1 plus R2 is equal to A, and we can put this value in equation 1. Putting in equation 1, then what you will get, putting R1 plus R2 equal to A in equation 1, you will get delta is equal to I plus E minus A, or you can write it with angle signs also. So it will be angle delta is equal to angle I plus angle E minus angle A. This was the expression which we had to prove, and you can match, this is the same thing which we had to prove. So this was first part of the question. Now what will be the second part of this question? It asks what will be the minimum value of delta if the ray passes symmetrically through the prism. So what does this mean? So if ray passes symmetrically through the prism, then in that case angle I and angle E, they will be equal. So I will write, if, this is the second part of the question, if ray passes symmetrically, then what will happen? Angle I must be equal to angle E. So basically what happens here, in this case, when prism produces minimum deviation, this is incident ray, this is your refracted ray, and this is your emergent ray. And in this case, if you draw the normal here and normal here, this is your angle I and this is your emergence angle E, they must be equal to each other. And in that case, this R1 and R2, they are also equal to each other. So R1 is also equal to R2. Okay. So ray passing symmetrically, and if you know the graph, the variation of angle, deviation angle delta with incidence angle. So if we take delta on y-axis and the incidence angle on x-axis, then the graph of delta with I, that is something like this. So there is a unique value of incidence angle for which the prism produces minimum deviation. Okay, so there is a unique value. So if you see because the path of light ray can be reversed. So if you see from the left hand side, incidence angle is I, and suppose the deviation angle is delta, like this. And if you see from the right hand side, then incidence angle is E, and again the deviation angle will be same, delta. But according to this graph, there is only one value of incidence angle for which prism produces minimum deviation. So in case of minimum deviation, what should happen? Angle E must be equal to I, and this is also given in the question, that the ray is passing symmetrically. So if E is equal to I, then what you will write, angle delta is equal to, and this will be your minimum deviation angle delta m. So this will be equal to angle I. We are putting values in the final expression we just got. Angle I plus angle E, that will be equal to angle I because E and I are equal now, minus angle A. So from here you can write angle delta m is equal to 2 times angle I minus angle A. So this is your minimum deviation angle, and that's the answer. So I hope you understood this question. This was a good question, and if you have any doubt still, you can ask me in the comment section and I will answer your questions. So thank you very much, take care, and bye bye.